Hi, welcome to my channel. Tonight I have a video that is about Valentine's Day perfumes. And these are perfumes that are inexpensive. Some people call them cheapies, and I call them inexpensive. And there will be an honorable mention, a very popular one, but you know, it's still a very good one. And I've had it for a while, so the juice will be a different color, but I will talk about that also. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would also appreciate that. I'm going to start with Sweet Dreams, and this candle is from Victoria's Secret, and it smells beautiful. It smells romantic. It's a floral, and it's the first time I burn it. So I will leave it right there. First of all, I want to tell you that I appreciate every one of my subscribers, and I appreciate my returning subscribers. I'm going to start with this perfume. It is called Live in Love, and this is by Oscar de la Renta. This perfume comes as a perfume that is not very costly. It has floral notes. It has the lily of the valley, hyacinth, bergamot, gabanum, orchid, jasmine, African orange flower. It also has Virginia cedar. It has musk and sandalwood. And it's also amber, but it is categorized as floral. And you guys, this is really beautiful. It doesn't really last too much, but guess what? If you spray a little bit extra, it will do the job. So this is a wonderful perfume that you can wear for Valentine's Day. I think the price on that perfume ran around the mid-20s, and sometimes I see it online for $30 something. The next perfume I have, it's a very reasonable one, but this is just bombastic. I like to use that word bombastic because this is a bomb of flowers. I think that you could probably name this flower bomb. It has a lot of notes, you guys. I'm not even going to talk about all the notes that this has. But it does, it is described as an ambery vanilla perfume. It has vanilla, patchouli, benzoin, sandalwood, musk, amber, vetiver, bergamot. It has berries. It is such a beautiful perfume. I fell in love with it, and this is by the House of Escada. The next one I will talk about, this is a perfume that I barely just got. And I got this perfume at this one right here. Look at the bottle. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I'm over here. Sorry about the... So this is Vanille from... It's an eau de parfum, and it's from the house of Solynos. I had gone down to JCPenney, and I know a lot of people pay their bills online. But the JCPenney bill, I like to go in person so I can see what they have new. And since they closed down all the Sephora stores at JCPenney, they opened up their own perfume shop. And they only gave us like a little sneak peek because they had perfumes in the middle of the aisle on tables. And they have some men's colognes. And so just waiting for them to open up to see what they've got. This is very reasonable. I got this one for less than $20. And this is a 30 ml bottle. And the only note this has is vanilla. And I love it so far. So I recommend this one for Valentine's Day. Especially if you don't have a love bug and you just want to go out with someone, with your friends. Or you just want to stay at home and watch romantic movies. This is a wonderful perfume to be in on Valentine's Day. And guess what, guys? Research has also said that men really love and appreciate the smell of vanilla. They buy it a lot for their car. You know, the deodorizers for cars. They buy that a lot. So this is Vanille by Solynos Eau de Parfum. And you can find it at JCPenney. I love JCPenney. Okay, so the next perfume I will talk about is a perfume by the house of Anna Sui. And it's this one right here. You guys, I wore this perfume. It's a fruity. I wore it today at work, actually. I'm trying to find the notes so I can talk about this. So this perfume by Anna Sui, the name is Romantica. So Romantica, and that means romantic, of course. Even if you don't speak Spanish, you know Romantica means romantic. And so this perfume is categorized as a floral fruity. It's from 2015. It's very fruity. It has grapefruit, pomegranate, and mandarin orange. But in the middle notes, it has pink peony, rose. And what would you do on a Valentine's Day without roses, right? And even the bottle. Just look at the bottle. It has little roses everywhere. This perfume, though, I don't smell the rose quite as prominent as I do the jasmine and the peony. It's a very sweet. I also get notes of the mandarin orange. It also has orange blossoms and lily. And at the base, it has amber and musk. So this is an excellent choice for Valentine's Day. And it's not very expensive either. Like I said, this one goes for around $25, I want to say. $25 to $27. And this is a 50 ml bottle. Isn't it beautiful? I love all the Anna Sui bottles. They're just wonderful art. And it feels so good to get a good bottle. And it feels so good in your hand. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but I love holding this bottle. And this is Anna Sui Romantica. The next perfume that I will talk about is this Paris Hilton Harris perfume. There it is. Now, when I smelled this, I really thought that it was a perfume that's kind of childish, but then I seen a video. I was watching a video from Headless Sense, and shout out to you, Headless Sense. I love all your videos. Anyhow, I was watching that, the way she was reviewing this, and this is not a review, but I want to tell you that I really enjoy this perfume. I wore it one day right after I took a shower. I wore it to work, and there was a high school kid there, and well, of course, I work in high school. There was a kid there, and I was working with him on his laptop, and I was telling him, excuse me, I hope my perfume's not too loud, and he looked at me, he says, no, it's just perfect. It's not too loud, and it's not too... he says, I can smell it. It's just perfect. And so that was really nice to hear from someone. I did get carried away. I sprayed, I'm not sure. I'm going to say I sprayed like maybe 5 sprays of this. And so he really enjoyed it, I guess. I don't know. He said that it was perfect. So I don't really want to wear overwhelming perfumes at work because that would bother me and it would bother other people also. So on that perfume, I want to tell you just a little bit of the notes, if I can find them. If I can't find them, well, that will be it. It's a Paris Hilton. She has quite a good collection of perfumes that she has made. And I like most of Paris Hilton's perfumes, and especially the price, since, nowadays we are going through a recession. The world's doing what it's doing. And so it's nice to find a perfume that's not very expensive, Yeah, for some reason, I can't find the Paris Hilton notes that I did on here. So we're going to just move on to a perfume called Guest Seductive. And I don't know if for my guest collection, I don't know if I talked about this one, but this is Guest Seductive Red. It has notes of cherry almond, pink pepper, cherry blossom, violet, magnolia, vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. So you guys, all I'm going to say is that this is beautiful. It does have a cherry note. Some people don't like cherry notes. So if you don't like the cherry note, you won't like this one. But I enjoy this perfume. I love it. And I plan on giving it a little bit more love during the rest of this month. I know I'm a little bit late making this video on Valentine's perfumes. But it's here anyway. By the way, I went to Michael's and I bought this beautiful these beautiful flowers from Michael's. I don't know if you can see most of it, but I'll show it to you at the end of the video. Michael's is having a sale on spring flowers, so go over there if you like flowers as much as I do. The next perfume I will talk about is this cutie right here. So this is a solid perfume, and it came with this, a little tiny perfume. And this is Harajuku Lovers. I'm going to go ahead and place it here so you can see it. All right, so this is Harajuku Lovers. The solid perfume looks like that. I remember when I was younger, my mom used to buy a lot of Avon perfume, and a lot of them came like this solid. And this is wonderful if you are at work and you don't want to, you know, bother people or people that are allergic to perfume, or, you know, they don't want to smell you. This is a skin scent, so you just rub it on your wrist or wherever you want to be smelling wonderful. And that's Harajuku Lovers. And that one was from 2008, and it has notes of peach, pomelo, bergamot, bamboo, rose, peony, jasmine, narcissus, vanilla. And so, you guys, I want to say something about vanilla. So, a lot of these perfumes have vanilla and tonka bean in the base. And I think because they're feminine, they're very feminine and floral. And if you guys don't like florals, then you might not like some of these perfumes. So, I'm just throwing that out there. But personally, I love flowers. I love green perfumes also, but for some reason I end up having a lot of perfumes that are flowery and have vanilla bases and tonka bean. Of course, tonka bean makes the fragrance very sweet. And so that will be it for that. Harajuku Lovers Love. That's the name of that one. Harajuku Lovers Love. I will try to place the names of the perfumes in the description box below. So you guys can go in there and look at the names in case you want to look for some of these online. And what do we do without flowers on Valentine's Day? So the next perfume I have is Flowers by Kenzo. I only have like a little dent. I don't know if you can see that little dent. But this Flowers by Kenzo is a wonderful perfume and a wonderful choice for Valentine's Day. That bottle was not very expensive. It was under $30. And this is not one of the big bottles. This is, I think this is a 50 ml bottle. And that has notes of flowers. Very beautiful flowers. And so it's from the year 2000. And it's categorized as an amber floral. Rose. So you see, a lot of these perfumes do have rose. Because what would we do without roses on Valentine's Day, right? So it has rose violet, jasmine, sweet myrrh, vanilla, white musk, and incense. Actually, I'm so sorry. I was reading the notes for Moschino Funny. I did something weird here, and I want to apologize. But Flowers by Kenzo does have a lot of flowers. I'm going to spray it so I can just tell you my casual description. I made a mistake and I put the notes of another perfume there. The notes I just described is Moschino Funny perfume, which I'm going to show you in a bit. This is wonderful, you guys. This has green notes, floral, a bit powdery, and this perfume, you can probably use it every day, although I wouldn't suggest it because it's a beautiful thing. Like, I wouldn't want to be wasting the juice on this one. I really want to wear it to go somewhere in the daytime, maybe the mall, maybe brunch. It's got a very fine, very classy type of fragrance. Almost, I want to say a bit, I'm not going to say plasticky, but like the beautiful oil when you put it in your skin and it just blends beautifully. It's doing something like that on my skin. It's beautiful and I love it. And so this is a good perfume for Valentine's Day and not very expensive either, since that perfume's been around for a while. The next perfume I've got here is, and I'm going to describe it to you. It comes in a little box like this. And I'm going to go ahead and open it. And this is Funny by Moschino. It has the perfume body gel and the perfume bath shower gel. And this was not very expensive. I got this little box for maybe $30, I think. Which I think it is kind of high for being a miniature perfume. But I got this a while back. And I think it was, you know, during the holidays, they do go up in price. Things go up in price. And I'm not really... It might have costed a little bit less than 30, but there's the box. It's beautiful. I just took out the tiny perfume. Here it is. And this is Moschino Funny. It's so cute. It has like a little heart. I'm going to set it down right there so you can see it as I'm talking about its notes. And like I said, I got mixed up with the notes when I was talking about Flower by Kenzo. So Moschino Funny is an amber floral. It has rose in the top notes of violet, jasmine, sweet myrrh, vanilla, and white musk, and incense. So it's kind of funny that this tiny, funny perfume has incense. I'm going to go ahead and smell it because I'm just curious. I haven't smelled it in a while. Oh, wow. It's a very fresh. You guys, it's funny because this smells like candy. It actually smells like candy. You know, like any type of blue candy. Like a blue lollipop. That's what it smells like. It's wonderful. It gives me a little bit of energy there. So the next perfume I'm going to go ahead and talk about is Eternity Flame. And you guys, this Eternity Flame really cost me to it's like when you look at something beautiful or someone handsome or pretty and they're walking by you and then you're just like, oh, okay, it's a person. And then you make a turn, you turn your neck twice because you're like, am I sure I'm singing that? That's what I did with this perfume. And it was like, am I sure I'm smelling that beautiful fragrance, whatever it is? And since I was preparing to make this video, I was like, which one is it? Which perfume is it? So I had to get little tester papers and figure out which perfume was the one that was smelling and it was projecting beautifully and deeply. And then I put it on my wrist and then I just kind of waited around and was looking at perfume notes. And then I realized that, oh my gosh, it's the Eternity for Women Flame. And what could be hotter on Valentine's Day than a love flame? Get it, ladies and gentlemen? So I love this Eternity. And I'm going to tell you right now, the notes on that Eternity flame are amber floral. It has mandarin citruses and sweet pea and labdanum. So labdanum, I'm not really sure if European rock rose, I'm not really sure what labdanum is. I want to say that it's type of citrus. But you guys, this perfume, when it's in your skin and it starts going, if it goes with your chemistry like it did to my body, it starts becoming very warm and very sensual and deep and complex. So you guys, and it lasts a long time too, because when I woke up in the morning, I still had it on my body, but I had sprayed it before I went to bed. Okay, so I still had it. It's a wonderful perfume. So that is Eternity for Women Eau de Parfum Flame. Okay, getting down to the last ones. So the next one will be Cabotin Rose. And like I said, what would we do without roses for Valentine's Day. I don't know. We would be giving daisies, which is okay, but daisies are more like, very young, very innocent type of flower. Roses that can be all moods. They can be passionate. They can be friendly. They can be, all moods. But let me tell you guys something. My husband gives me red roses every year for Valentine's Day, and it's not like I'm expecting them. He surprises me like the time of the day. It's never the same time of the day. It's never the same occasion. I mean, yeah, it's Valentine's Day, but he changes a little bit the way he gives them to me. Sometimes I'll come home from work if Valentine's Day falls on a work day. I will come home from work and they'll be right at the entry. The roses will be right when I come inside the house. They greet me. Or when he was in Afghanistan, he somehow arranged for someone, which I'm not sure if it was his brother or my mom, to deliver flowers to my work, and that was just wonderful. So all the roses that my husband has ever given me since we met have been red roses. And that's why I love roses. I loved roses even before that, but roses around the world, a lot of people and cultures consider rose and the rose fragrance as the most romantic, the most lovable flower for love and romance. You guys, my throat is so dry, I don't know what's going on. All right, guys, so that was that. Cabotin rose is wonderful. I didn't talk about the notes, but I'll give you a little bit of information as this video is getting just a little bit too long. All right, so for Cabotin rose, it is considered a floral fruity frangipani, guys, plumeria. You see, I am learning. So it has plumeria, frangipani, same thing. It has cherry blossom, pear, mandarin orange, black currant, and the middle notes have rose, peony, mimosa, pepper tuberose, jasmine, lily, orange blossom, and the base is frangipani, musk, sandalwood, and vetiver. So the vetiver gives it a really warm type of fragrance, and the frangipani is very sweet. So I see here there's a lot of orange blossoms, mimosa, that's a yellow flower. And so the Cabotin rose has two types of plumeria, the frangipani in the beginning and in the base. And this perfume came out in 2003. And as you can see by the bottle, I have made quite a dent. Look at this dent I've made. Why? Because I love it. I love Cabotin rose. It's beautiful. And if you don't like rose or flowers, you probably won't like it. But I love this perfume. Okay, guys. The next perfume I have is this wonderful one. And this is a really funny perfume because, oh, and look at the bottle. Oh, wow. The only thing, I cannot stand this bottle. I have to lay it down like this. So Bibi is a very complex perfume. It has a lot of notes. No, I'm just kidding. It does not have a lot of notes. This perfume, as I looked it up in different websites, the only notes it has is a mixture of flowers. That's all. That's all it has. A mixture of flower petals. There is no one flower that I can detect that I am familiar with. It just has a very unique type of like candy, mysterious type of fragrance, and it's just petals. So there isn't a particular flower that stands out in there. It's just a mixture. I love it. It smells very young. It's not very complex. It's simple but to the point. It's very sultry, I want to say, and playful. And I made a little bit of a dent because I was trying it out. And this perfume comes at a reasonable price, and I'm going to say around $24. And you might be able to find it cheaper online, but that's how much that perfume costed. And I forgot to tell you when I was talking about Guess Red Seductive that I do wear it with this lotion, and this lotion smells beautiful. So I will go ahead and set this down over here by my Guess Seductive perfume. I bought them together. All right, the last perfume is going to be this cute little bubbly perfume. And what would we do on Valentine's Day without bubbly champagne or bubbly drinks? Fruity, romantic, And right now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the notes on this one. If I can find it, that is. I know that it has champagne. And let me see. Get Seductive. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it does have champagne. I can't seem to open this page. Oscar de la Renta. Okay, so this is Viva La Juicy Le Bubbly. Viva La Juicy Le Bubbly. Le Bubbly. Sorry. Alright, so that one is a floral fruity. It's very bubbly. It has berries, blood orange, pink freesia, gardenia, vanilla, orchid, and jasmine. I noticed that a lot of the perfumes I like have jasmine and have a couple of them have orchid. But pink freesia, I don't know, but I know that freesia is very sweet. It has praline and amber and woodsy notes. So this is a floral, fruity gourmand. And I think the bubbles are because of the bubbly in the champagne. And I love the bottle, guys. Look at this. Isn't it cute? I mean, Juicy Couture, they know how to deliver when it comes to beautiful bottles. They are young and a little childish, but that's okay. We all have a child inside us, don't we? I have an honorable mention for this Valentine's Day video, and that is La Vie est Belle. So La Vie est Belle tells this guy, hey, step aside. I'm the one here. So Juicy Couture steps aside and lets the main event begin. Now, we're all familiar with this perfume. We're all familiar with La Vie est Belle. We know that it has patchouli. We know that it has a praline. And I don't even have the notes written down for it because I just chose it at the very end. A lot of people don't like patchouli or might not like this perfume because they think it might be too strong, but I love it. I don't use it too much because I don't want to wear it to work. I noticed the juice in that bottle has gotten a little bit darker than when I first bought it, but that's okay because it hasn't ruined, the change in the color has not ruined the formula in this. This is a beautiful perfume. There's a lot of flankers after this one, and this is the only one that I have, and that's okay because I enjoy it. And one day this one is gonna be, I mean, it is very classy gourmand. And I don't know if that even exists, classic gourmand, but it is a very good perfume. It's long lasting. You only need to put a little bit on and it will stay on forever. This perfume, I'm going to keep it forever. If I run out, I'm going to buy another bottle. And God forbid that this perfume gets reformulated because a lot of people will be unhappy. So anyhow, we've gotten to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and have a wonderful day, night, morning, whenever you're watching my video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.